Welcome back to Terraria Legendary Zenith mode. Things are not working out over here at the edge of the map. Our attempts to make a perfect arena for fighting the wall flesh where the imps can't spawn isn't quite working. We got a rail here, and that's working fairly well. But I think what we really need is to just not be over here anymore. We'll see if this strategy here is going to work. We're going elsewhere, essentially. We're going to pack up all our stuff here. Inventory is completely full. Even in the bag. Yep. Alright. Next on the list of things here. Put some stuff in the mud trough. Pick up these. Now we have space. Alright. So let us move ourselves over here. We should probably go and put all the stuff away. And set our spawn up to the main base here. We can teleport down to the underworld with the underworld option on here. Ocean, underworld, spawn. The shell phone. It works. It works. Let's get some supplies together here for making the perfect arena. Or at least a completely different arena. Should work. The goals are, everything's covered in lava, nothing can spawn anywhere. I think we can achieve that. I think we can. Using the little starting platform of the little island in the middle here. The real question is going to be whether or not this is enough space. All depends on how quickly we can defeat the wall of flesh, I suppose. I need a bewitching table. That'll be fine. Don't need a cascade, don't need a Hermes. Sell those. Jump. Right. Open the void box here. There's more stuff out of there. And the piggy bank also has things. Gel. There's our money. It's doing fine. Store that stuff. Okay. A new candelabra. It's fantastic. And some tables, a piano, a bathtub. Brilliant stuff. Got a Obsidian Watcher banner. Banners box. Bone Serpent banner. Delightful. Sell these. That's for the base. Alright. Looks good. Okay. So we got our lava. We got sticky dynamite. The mole cart. And rails. Look like we have rails. Probably went into box here. Also, parties happening. Alright. The explosives and stuff. Minecraft tracks. Might need more than that, depending on how things work here, but we can always just make more Minecraft tracks. That's not actually a problem. Set our spawn here. Okay. And that'll work. Underworld. Okay. So now we're down here. We want to get rid of the trees here, basically. That'll be fine. Get a little bit of these going. These might get destroyed by the digging mole cart. We'll see. I guess we're not going to see since we're destroying them all. Originally we made this area so we could kinda, sorta walk across it. But now we want it to be a nice, perfectly flat area where the minecarts can do a good job. And that also means we might need to set up a different system for growing more ashwood. It's going to be covering this entire area in lava, as ridiculous as that is. It's a strategy, though. Definitely a strategy. Bees happening. Remember a war table on us? Bewitching table. We have 2 imps here. There you go. Oh, this guy. A new guide has arrived for more Wall of Flesh shenanigans. Oh, there's a bomb. The constant issue down here. That does kind of make a tree farm potentially more dangerous than it would otherwise be. If it can sometimes drop bombs on itself. That's a slight problem. It's probably fine. The only thing we really need to worry about here is stuff that can spawn above us. The thing would be just move everything down slightly. It should work. Ashwood, ashwood, ashwood. There are some platforms here, like this, which we definitely want to get rid of. Those things could spawn there. The only way is to really stop spawning is completely covered in lava or completely full from the top. Those are our options here. Technically, we could also have like a grid pattern. It would have to be very, very dense grid. With only like a few empty spaces in the grid. Or perhaps some kind of just columns. Like with one across. It would technically be less material usage than a grid, so it'd probably be better. Just enough space that nothing can spawn or teleport into it. That's the main goal. Here is one of the bases. Covered in blocks to be able to walk across effectively. Yeah, this is this base. We're gonna want to transfer that over slightly. It's far enough away from the side here, that shouldn't be a problem. You. Okay. So this can be replaced here. Demon. What are you doing? Let's stand right there. Right underneath the remaining wall. Get rid of the wall here. I used a stone wall. Something different than other ones we've been using. It's alright. Let us set up shop up slightly. Of course, up slightly also has the lava honey in the way. It definitely needs to be up slightly more than that. Because we want it to be far enough away that things can't spawn in. That's kind of the whole goal here, realistically. Okay. there. Not too worried about it pouring lava currently, since we kind of want lava down below. Well, that's okay. There's some lead. Okay. Okay. That should be good. Fill in the holes here. Make this a house. Combination of ashwood bed. Right in the corner there. Put down table. Chair. Get some light happening. Also the war table. Bewitching table. Another light for good measure. And make it so a door can be placed. Looks good. Don't have quite enough of this. It's gonna be like a two-tone kind of setup here. That's the system. Okay. Spawn point set. Very good. Let's drop a rope here. And then continue dropping the rope here. By getting rid of this stuff in the way. Eventually this is going to be down into lava, so can't have permanent rope all the way. That's fine. Rope down to here. We'll do the final pass. Make sure there's no things above once we're done. Let us start constructing the mole section. Right here. A bit of getting on here. We can start mining across. Oh, that's not fantastic at this rate. Slightly drop in ash on us sometimes. Okay, this is not perfect. But definitely going down is a good choice here. I'm just gonna have to come back and remove the rest of the ash blocks. Essentially. We can also just kind of run over things here, which is also fun. These going. So this is the idea. Make this happen. I'm also considering potentially multi-level minecart track. We'll see if that even works. We definitely need at least one track going pretty much all the way across, honestly. Get some more bees going. This is definitely less work than having to put the tracks down. And just goes perfectly straight. That's also a plus. We're gonna see how many tracks we're using here. It's definitely working though. And imps are also helping. Dealing with the just lava slimes. Which is another big win for having the arena just here on the middle island. No natural spawns of all the more dangerous enemies. So, no bone serpents, no demons, no regular imps that aren't from the boss spawn. I mean, that even solves the flying enemies problem. Like the, well, pretty much everything except for the imps. And it might not. I mean, it solves the flying enemy problem by there being no flying enemies that can spawn over here. But even if there were, it'd be fine. At least we can't have them. So we're constantly trying to spawn lava slimes. I guess the question really is, do we super care if some lava slimes spawn up above us? We should probably try to avoid it. Be a reasonable idea. Just like we're not avoiding the ash falls here. That's alright. Let's clear out the upper ash sections here on this next pass. And also set up the healing station here at the base here. I have to place a campfire. Yes, it is. It's all about the ceiling campfire. Makes total sense. And down we go. Okay. See all this? All this needs to go. It's attacking me. I guess we're too close to the side here. Let's just deal with all this. I mean, tiny bit of lava there is drooping across everything. Not actually a problem. I'm gonna go above. Deal with all the ash and stuff here. Just a little bit. And there's one tree. Wild stuff. Alright. This. I think we can also extend slightly out into the lava here. Or above the lava at least. All the way over to where the buildings start. Because that is more of a problem. Get out of here. You're out of mana. Helping. Okay. Really need to not go completely dry of mana. It's not too helpful. Let's get this sorted here. Okay. Found that. Bees, you go take care of the problems. While we remove the rest of this. If any ash falls on the rail, it looks like it might kind of just disappear. Which is nice. Rail here. Use a good chunk of rail so far. Obviously. Alright. Ash sometimes falls. Doesn't seem to fall too often, though. Not often enough to be a problem, at least. We could solve this problem with explosives. I think this is fine. Get rid of this section. This track's a bit flimsy. That's okay. This little area here. Get rid of this. Specifically need to switch to an axe to get rid of that tree there. I like golden slime. I like that. Get some gold for our efforts here. Wow, a platinum. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. Let's see if I can Let's switch to... have this guy show up. Put the money away. Oh wait. That's one. Okay. That stores the platinum away. That's a bit much to be running around with, I'd say. Get that nice and safely in. So just deal with this stuff. And for the second rail, I think we go down low enough, or the perfect distance down, where it just gets rid of the perfect amount. We really need to see if we can transition between two rails easily enough. Because that could change how we want to get this set up here. Another bit in the sky. Can't have that. Even one block is too much, as we've seen. Mark all this. The red slime trying to come down. Put this here for now. Guess we can switch to it more easily. That seems to be a theme here. Constantly need to slightly fix the track. I think this is gonna work. Maybe. There's a few other options if we really want to increase how much damage we can do while flash at the same time. This is just dealing with everything else, is the first problem here. If we can just casually defeat the wall of flesh without having to worry about all the other things spawning on us, that'd be a pretty big win. Plus we're getting a bunch of ash block, which is helpful, maybe? Not really. Let's go. Seems like it's slowing down when it needs to mine a bunch of stuff. Still faster than us mining it and then putting it down though, so that's okay. Or it's just needing to place the track. Under some stuff. It's fine. We even dodged the ashfall there. And since we know we are getting ashfalls on us, but then there's nothing in the way, we can kind of confirm that the ash does definitely in fact disappear. Lava slime banner. Yeah, a lot more ashfalls there. All at the same level here. That's alright. This is a fixable problem. We just go again. Get the two imps to help. I think our just regular running speed is basically faster than the digging cart. We could switch to the other minecart for getting back. That technically would be quicker. But then we wouldn't be able to grab all the ground stuff here. This is fine. There's a potion. And some sky things we need to get rid of. Look how the trees just are continuing to grow from the saplings that are just not grown before. That can be a problem for long, though. More ash wood for me, I guess. I'm okay with that. These. A lot of places up in the sky that can be a problem here. Could just kind of blow up in this direction for a little bit. Let's deal with the tallest bits there. And let's get rid of all the trees here too. Over on this side. Because we're probably going to need at least the entire middle island here for space. If you run out of prepared arena for the Wall of Flesh, you're not going to have a good time. So we need to make as much of this as we can, essentially. We can also set up a ashwood farm elsewhere, I suppose. Even if it has to technically be down here. I need to just be on ash. I think it's, since it's just the acorns for everything here, it just depends on where you put it. We have to be in the underworld at least. We have to set up a temporary tree farm in the middle, so it's easier to get to. We also figure out if lower down or other location tree farms work. Since the tree farm on top of our base, all the way at the top, didn't work. Didn't make like any leaves or anything, so no acorns seem to spawn. And they're all little stumpy trees too, which is not really what we're looking for. Nice big ashwood trees here. Works out. Bomb. Walk away from that. Ignore the problems. And then they explode. So, you get what you get, I suppose. Let's just kind of keep swinging the hammocks here. Mostly deals with all our problems. And just walk away from the other ones. Charlie Merchant. It's fine. Another bomb. My goodness. We're gonna pick up all this, or most of the wood at least, on the way back. We got enough thousands and thousands of them, we don't need to worry about every single solitary piece. It's a bit excessive. That's pretty effective. Here is this side space. This set up to be up in the sky. All that. And goodness. See, this is why we don't want to be quite so close. I think we should probably relocate this one slightly further in. Just so it's not so in the way. Not so in danger here. X out again. All this. Back. We're good. This section here we can put this. Looks like over here would work. Pew pew pew. Alright. Right up in here. doesn't need to be quite as large, since we're going to be fighting from the other side. Just large enough to work. Have a spawn area. Just a bed, a door, a table. Everything you could hope of. Everything you could hope to have. Right. Door. Ashwood bed. Table in here. Chair. Regular bed. We're gonna make our own table. I guess a workbench counts, so we just put that here. This room is also slightly full of lava. That's okay. Not actually a problem. There's one stone wall. It's back behind there now. Fill this all in. And there's the house. We'll place a rope. Seems like a good idea. Kind of the way. This land here. Sticky dynamite. Solves all of our problems. Yay. Okay. And place the rest of the rope here. Head back to the other side. Continue the wall tunnel. It's more of like right in the middle, so realistically be about the same speed to get there. Either way, you just walk. That'll give us time to pick up more of the ashwood and stuff, which is nice. Okay. Back across. Yeah, we didn't finish. I mean, I think we did kind of finish making it safe to walk, but then more bombs from all the trees. The trees have bombed the land some more. As they do. As they do. Yeah, perfectly flat across does have some benefits here. That's definitely good. Here's where we blew some stuff up. Looking nice. Okay. We could also stop the digging in locations where we're going to need to actually fix it. It's just so much easier just to go back over it later. Here's this. This is how far we made it last time. Well, yeah, the less ash we need to dig under, the easier things will be for us. This gets us to the middle rope here, basically. That's good. Across here. Break that. Okay. Back on track. I don't think we can go down as easily. Maybe able to jump up to another track. Digging down doesn't seem to be quite, or jumping up to the next track. I always jump off to dodge around and get back on. I think a second track might just be helpful for digging out the area for the lava to be in. I don't think we can just sit in the lava as much as we would love to. Okay. We're using up more and more of this here. Traveling across. At a whopping 6 miles per hour here. It goes faster when it's not laying the tracks. But we also have a faster minecart anyways, so. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. Up here, I'm seeing more upper locations that could definitely use some help. I think that's definitely going to be another thing we need to worry about. Either getting rid of the upper locations or filling them in. Whichever one's easier, I suppose. We should have a multitude of ash blocks here. 4,100. So a bit of both would be good. Ding, ding, ding. Get some bees. Okay. There's a mimic right there. Don't worry about that too much. There we go. Bees, we'll take care of it. Bees and imps. We're really high up in the sky here now. That's interesting. Do. Really shows you how uneven this middle island really was. From over there was basically the same height on that side. It's lower on this side. I don't think we blew it up that much. Not this much, at least. We did have some situations previously. Nothing to this scale. This is going to change how much lava it's going to take to fill everything, though. I kind of want it to be on both sides here. Don't want some kind of seam in the middle. That'd be a problem. Here is the rope to the other side base here. Perfect. We'll extend this. Just go straight through the rope. Amazing. We'll extend this all the way to the buildings on this side. Decent places to end. Dig, 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 dig. Well, less digging here. We're just kind of flying through the air, honestly. That's okay. Yeah, once we get off the island, it's more of a problem of actual enemies being here. They're more dangerous. We're just gonna cover it with bees. Solves most of our problems. I must dig. I must lay the mine. You're very rude. Make me try to stop. This is not yet there. Keep going. For some reason it stopped. Yes. Good. There's one of mine. I guess the tree was just a little too high for him to deal with. Wild. Boy, we're low on health currently. Guess we're gonna cover everything in bees. Ah, we starved to death. That's why we were dying. I mean, we were doing fine before that. We get that far though. That'll be fine. We do need more minecart tracks though. That's something we need to go get. Or I guess make specifically. Underworld. Now with minecart track across it. We would destroy the track again. Okay. Back to the top. And we do still have the areas above that side. Not quite as many, since it was so much lower down in totality there. That's okay. This will work. So we used quite a few minecart tracks for that. Make a few thousand more, I guess. Got 6,000 ashwood though. That's pretty nice. Can definitely work with that. This'll work. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. We will find out if this is going to work. Better than what we were doing before, though, at least. Although, that is not a high bar to get over here. My goodness. Okay. Store some more stuff. What's here? I was afraid we might have lost something there, but that was just the dynamite we moved to a different location. Everything's fine. And some rope. We don't need a magic mirror, we can just sell that. Shop. Anything in here? More of these. Regular bed. Eh. Put that in here. Mostly use the ashwood beds. That's okay. Alright, we need iron or something else. Get the... There's iron in the silver. Anyway. Iron or lead? I think it was. Iron or iron equivalent, essentially. Minecart tracks. Any iron bar. This is kind of use iron. I was using that. That's under 5,000. That should be good. A good number. Lead and iron. Perfect. And now over here. Okay. So this way we also need to finish building. We do need to get rid of this though. And this. That's the next stage though. We should probably enter both of these. That is storm clouds. We need imps instead. Okay. Build this over to the same level. All the way to where the buildings start. Keep on adding bees to the equation. I don't know if there's any like limit to the bees beyond just our mana potential. I guess the speed of things fire too. There's a mimic coming from that way. Look at that, a few bees. All the bees died in lava. It's fine too. Right, here's where more stuff happens. Maybe as far as we need to go this way. I'll be sure, almost dead again. Coming out here in the non-safe area really does do a number here. Okay. Let's see how far down we need to go here. 2 blocks higher than this, essentially. Okay. That'll work. Because that'll mine out all the ash, and then problem solved, basically. It's like a respawning ritual here. We need to fix all the problems that we left for ourselves. You. Well, you guys get out of the way. Now all the incorrect ramps get out of the way. Incorrect. Okay, perfect. And this will solve all our problems. Is what I'm gonna tell myself. Okay. Yeah, this level will deal with getting rid of this. That'll work. So this needs to go all the way across, basically. Ow. I should get by that. Another voodoo doll. We definitely have plenty of attempts at the wall of flesh once we're done here. Definitely not. That's definitely not going to be the problem. Not at all. And more bees. Oh, look at you. The exact guy I don't want. The reason this whole thing is happening. Essentially. Here. And we can confidently turn around. Yeah, it's not having to dig. Just slam straight into stuff. Wild. Okay. Alright. That. And let's build the second layer here. Get some bees going. They can help out. At least for the first half here, we're not going to have any running into ashfall problems. This will solve all our problems. So the plan here is to be flooding this second layer here with lava. Seems like a pretty solid plan to me. First here, autumn mole, fire and bees. Standard stuff. And the ash block pile just keeps on growing. It's pretty much the entire way across here times the amount of height we're digging. It does add up. It does add up. So hopefully this is going to be long enough. Because if it isn't, we would need to get into the areas where it's a problem. Just need to be able to mine the stumps here. Actually, what's going on? This zombie. How's it going? Okay. The real question is going to be how filling this with lava is going to work. Because it kind of spreads out. If it spreads out too much, it'll stop being enough. Luckily, we can solve a lot of that problem by just hanging out on the upper track here and raining the lava down. Should be good. Keeps us from standing in the lava the entire time. Since it's going to be flowing lava, we won't be able to just stand on top of it. That would make things simpler. Another tree stump. Okay. Okay. This is also a very good way to get blocks. If we just set this up in a stone layer or something. Or a mud layer. Ash blocks are not exactly the best for trying to build things with, since they got the whole sometimes falling thing. Not quite as good. Just placing thousands and thousands of tracks here. It works though. Nice that this exists. Really makes this process nice and smooth. Especially since we're in an area where there's not crazy things spawning. That's also a big win. Across here. 1,200 lava slimes. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. And the two imps are also doing a good job. Halfway there? Looks like we're halfway there. If we are good with the wall of flesh, I'll put this in enough space. You can definitely take up a lot of space running back away from the wall of flesh. That's a start, at least. And we'll also see exactly how it works. Because of the whole height of the wall of flesh determined by how much space there is. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Some more bees going. Sweep up all the problems in front of us. It's a very animal-centric system we got going here. With the mole and bees. Imps count as animals. Demons. Something like that. That's all good. Bees. We're just holding down the moving button here. Really just going for it. There's a counter. Lava slimes. Yep. Yeah, over here, the fact that it's up to this level over in the other section means we're gonna kind of have to fill all this in with lava. Which is not ideal. We might want to fill it up in with lava for the most part, and then also place a cap on top, so if we fall in the lava, we don't fall all the way down into the lava. So that would not be ideal. Obviously. I think that's probably a good plan. And we still want the cap to be covered in lava too, though, so it's always good. Could maybe get, like, dirt bombs or something like that? That's the thing. To fill in the space here. I have to possibly look into that. At least this part worked pretty well. The real question is it faster to fill things in with, like, just place a bunch of blocks? Probably not. The dirt bombs, maybe. Filling it with lava. Doesn't seem the fastest thing for the most part. I think we're probably best off. Some other strategies here. Just need to get this all the way to the side. And then we're gonna have to be done for now. Here's the rope to the new base here. I think it'd probably be a good idea to set our spawn here for right now. Just so if we get killed, we don't need to come all the way back. This area is also slightly full of lava. Spawn point set. And we can do. Get some bees going. Always helpful. Let's finish this. Of course, we still have the dealing with the upper side and filling with lava we need to do, but oh, it's a lot of work for setting up to do the boss fight here. But honestly, I think it's kind of necessary. I don't know if you would count all this as cheese. It's just a strategy, pretty much. For you. Pour some more bees on the problem. Seems to mostly solve all of our issues. You'll love to see it. Just destroy that butterfly there. 1,250 lava slimes. Yeah. And we got a few thousand extra rails here. But honestly, I can see us wanting to make more rails in the future. This is all. It all works out. We got multiple demons happening. Oh yeah, triple demons. That's what you love to see. Just kidding. Opposite of that. We have our gravestone here. Voodoo demon. Ow. Okay, here. I'm trying to build a rail. Being quite the nuisance. We can in fact jump up. That's not too helpful if we can't jump down though. Alright. We didn't quite make it the first time here. Oh, that's some of the wall flash. Alright. We've made it as far as we're gonna make it, clearly. A little bit of damage from the lasers. Alright. Yeah, that lava spawned and dropped on it. Alright, there we go. So now, we've got 2 minecart tracks almost all the way across the underground here. From here to here. Here to here. So it's a decent distance. We'll have to see what we can make this work. Next time. Goodbye.